We're actually a pretty goofy bunch, but we know how to be mature.
It can be quite competitive. They keep up with who can sing the high note, who can sing the low note, who sings this phrase, who can hold their breath the longest. You know, we sometimes say that choir is a contact sport because we take our singing seriously.
There are lots of choirs in the world that can sing beautifully, but there are not a lot of boys' choirs that can do what I think the Texas Boys Choir does.
With all the different types of voices and they're all combined, and you just get this amazing sound that I don't think you would get anywhere else.
Music can speak something that words can't express by themselves, and silence just doesn't do it. Music can fill that void.
We want them to sing as their children. We want them to sing when they're middle schoolers, high schoolers. We want them to have a whole lifetime of musical enjoyment. What we do is unique. There are probably 3 or 4 other SATB choirs in the United States, but as far as I know, we're the only ones that do practice every day together, learning 40 to 50 pieces a year from memory, and structure our repertoire as we do. For a boy to be accepted in our program, we are a charter school. The boys all attend Fort Worth Academy of Fine Arts, and when they're in our program, I say, I'm looking for 3 areas. I'm looking for your academic area, because in my experience, boys that can maintain a B average or better are very successful in our program. Those that struggle more with academics, they struggle with being in the program because it is over and above everything else they do in life.
Not everybody in this school is going to make their living in the arts, and they have to be able to compete with every other student applying to the universities or whatever, so their academics have to be equally as strong.
But what I'm looking for is that child that can be focused in a rehearsal setting, that child that can get along with his friends, and then finally the music skills. I'm looking for those boys that have the chops to sing scales, to sing multi-part music, and have the wherewithal to rehearse for 2 periods every day, or as we did today, record for 4 hours straight.
They aren't just other guys that you sing with. They're like, you get really close to them and they're more like your brother.
You practice every day in a room with 4th graders up to seniors in high school. And we're all just a big giant family.
This is the most fun that I've had ever. I mean, I get to hang out with my friends, I get to go on trips, I get to sing, and it's fun.
These guys genuinely like each other, and you can tell that when you work with them.
A lot of the guys, especially for me, I've never had a brother before, and in this choir, most of the gentlemen in the choir they treat me like a brother, and I try to treat them like a brother.
We always know that we're there for each other, even though we might be picking on another person. We're like, oh, I know he's still my bro, it's all good.
The other thing that we do in the boy choir is we have the older boys mentor the younger boys. And so they are expected, as they get older and more mature in the choir, they know what's going on and what's expected. They help remind the younger ones, when they're out of line, when they're doing well. These are just things that are part of that tradition.
Like if one of us is struggling with some of the music, the other, 3 or 4 or dozen guys will come and help that one person out till they understand their part.
Others have set the path to get them where he is. It's their turn to keep it going and then prepare for those that follow.
I'm really happiest when I'm on stage with this choir performing. It's brilliant. There's nothing else like it.
Well, I just think it brings something very special to their lives, that many of them know that singing is very important to them. And I want all boys, you know, to know that it's okay to do that, and that it's a very special thing that they have, and that they can share it with others. And I think that's important.
Being in the boy choir has been one of, if not the most rewarding experience of my life.
We're molding people into men, and we're bringing arts back into our community, and I think that's a pretty cool thing.
After I graduate high school, I want to be a computer engineer.
I am going to hopefully become a music ed teacher.
I'm kind of thinking psychologist, but music seems pretty cool too.
In 10 years, I hope to be an orchestral conductor, actually. So I hope to, or a teacher at a university somewhere.
I mean, I'm still young, I have time, I think.
TBC also teaches you how to focus, how to be disciplined, and it teaches you life lessons that you never forget.
Yeah. You learn how to actually give your all into something, and now you don't just give up on one thing. You have to keep going and know that there are people that will help you, and that's all your friends in TBC.
Jericho,
And you know, we've had boys that come from broken homes, boys that have lost their dads or a parent, a mother, whatever, and I think it provides a base of support for them.
My dad died of his chemotherapy treatment when I was in 4th grade. So like I was gonna try to have to raise myself or something, but then I got into TBC and that taught me a lot of the skills that I needed to learn, and I'm pretty sure he would have taught me something pretty similar.
At my old school, I was having a lot of trouble and being bullied for my height and all that type of stuff. And when I came here, I was afraid that maybe it might not get any better, but it actually got much better. And everybody here is just really nice, and I'm just glad I came. I mean, it was a good experience.
No way.